Hi everyone, Livy here at Touch of Happiness Massage. Giving your partner or your friend or a family member a massage at home can be a really wonderful thing to do. There's lots of benefits for the body and the mind, for the person who's receiving the massage and for the person who's giving the massage. A simple little at-home massage can reduce muscle tension, has great effects on lowering stress hormones in the body. It can be a great way to just bring some full body relaxation at the end of the day, or it can also be a nice little form of foreplay. But even experienced massage practitioners can make mistakes and put their receiver off ever having a massage again, and in the worst case scenario can actually cause physical damage or pain. So if you want to get better at giving massage at home, it's essential to understand some of the common mistakes and how you can avoid them. In this video, I'm going to outline the 5 most common errors that I see people making when they give massage, and give you some solutions to deal with them. And also there's going to be a little bonus at the end, which is a mistake that I see a lot of people make when they are receiving massage. So yes, it is possible to get better at receiving touch. So the first one is not taking care of your own body when you're giving massage. So generally when people are giving massage at home, they go into this kind of pleaser role where they're trying so hard to make their partner feel good that they just kind of completely forget about themselves and their own comfort and relaxation. This is a fundamental mistake for a few reasons. Any tension or discomfort in your own body is going to translate into the person that you're receiving. So they're going to feel that you're uncomfortable. If you're uncomfortable, you're not going to be able to keep going with that massage. So you won't be able to give massage for as long as perhaps your receiver needs for their body on that day. And that's just going to lead to a bit of an unsatisfying experience for them. And then tension and fatigue in your body over time, if you give a lot of massage, is going to lead to injury. And that means that you're not going to be as enthusiastic about giving the massage, which is a shame, really. And then a less than optimal body position means that you are probably going to be using more strength, muscular strength, than you need to. So a smart massage therapist knows how to use their body weight and position themselves so that you can use that rather than strength. So the solution to this first problem is obviously when you start giving a massage, when you set everything up, make sure that your receiver is comfortable, but also take time to find the most optimal position for your body and really take care of your own relaxation and needs as the giver. So I'll give you an example. When I give a partner at home a head and shoulder and neck massage, I have them lying on the floor on their back with some cushions and stuff, so that their neck can really relax. If they're sitting in a chair, it's like their neck is still supporting their head, so it's not as relaxing as lying on their back on the floor. But then I make sure that I have some back support. So I will sit against the sofa with some cushions behind me, or I'll use a little meditation chair so that I can feel supported and relaxed as well. I really encourage you to just regularly check in with how your body feels. Is there any pain? Do you need to move? Do you need to adjust your position? So I like to use the 80-20 rule. 80% of your awareness and your attention into the body or the experience of the receiver, and then 20% awareness just in checking that you are comfortable as well. If your partner does want some deeper pressure or stronger touch, don't be tempted to try and use muscular strength, particularly if your receiver is a bigger person than you. Just use your body weight, so keep your arms straight and lean on your arms, or use your elbows, just kind of adapt the body that way. And then I find that just generally keeping yourself in good shape, doing some yoga, Pilates or strength training is a clever and smart thing to do to take care of your own body if giving massage is something that you enjoy doing as a hobby. The second common mistake I see is sort of getting stuck in a routine and assuming that every body needs the same kind of touch and the same approach. It also sometimes manifests as just focusing on the areas of the body or the types of touch that you as the giver are kind of comfortable or familiar with. And that means that your massages just become a bit boring and predictable after a while, or they just don't really hit the spot for what the receiver needs. If you play it safe and just do the same thing all the time, yeah, sure, it might be a nice massage, but it's not going to be an amazing massage. So even professional massage therapists do this. They, especially when they're starting out, they just do the routine that they learned in their course, you know, like 5 minutes on this leg, 5 minutes on that leg, 10 minutes on the back, turn over and repeat. It's a bit like going through a kind of generic car wash rather than having a like bespoke private valet service. So here is the solution to this problem. A lot of people get stuck in a routine because they just lack confidence or skills or inspiration or creativity. They kind of don't know what to do next. So one simple thing is to ask your partner what kind of touch they want and where. You might be surprised by the answer. They might give you something completely the opposite of what you were sort of on autopilot going to do on that day. In my online course, Introduction to Massage, we take a whole chapter to cover communication and boundaries when you're giving and receiving a massage. Another kind of simple solution is just to watch some massage videos or take an online course or have a coaching session. You will pick up some new ideas, some new skills, and just generally kind of equip yourself with more tools in your toolbox to make your massages a little bit more varied and bespoke for the person that you are working with. So the third common mistake that I see is using too much pressure too soon. So I often see beginner massage enthusiasts wanting to kind of just wham as much pressure into their partner's body right out of the gate. Maybe these people have just more of a sadistic streak in them, I don't know, but I think it's more likely that they are labouring under the pretense that harder is better. So deep tissue techniques, deep tissue massage techniques can be really effective, and they might be what your partner really wants on that day. But you have to build up to them gradually. The muscles and the fascia, that's the kind of connective tissue around the muscles, need time to warm up and become like more pliable. If you get in there too quick with these deeper techniques, generally speaking, your partner's nervous system is not as relaxed, and so they will react with a kind of defense response, and that's more likely to cause pain and injury rather than healing or relief and relaxation. The solution for this is to always spend like the first part of the massage focusing on down regulating their nervous system. That just means getting them into a slightly more relaxed state, helping them to slow their breathing down, helping that kind of initial layer of superficial tension in the body to relax. I always start my massages just with stillness and holding on the body. This is a great way to help someone just kind of let go initially, and this is always the first technique that we cover in my Introduction to Massage online course as well. Even if your partner has specified that they want you to just get your elbow in there. You should always start with some lighter, more flowing strokes in that particular area before you kind of move into the deeper techniques, so that you increase the blood flow and therefore the sort of potential effectiveness of the deeper techniques. So the next one that I see a lot in beginner massage enthusiasts is that they only use their hands, and this is a mistake for a few reasons. Your hands and fingers are operated by relatively small muscles and tendons, and they will fatigue, so they'll get tired and get strained quite quickly if you only sort of focus your touch in the hands. There's going to be like less of a variety in the sensations that your partner experiences, so your hands can generate lots of different textures and types of touch, but it's kind of like painting in black and white. If you only use the hands rather than maybe the forearms, different parts of the body, your partner will just be missing out on lots of different colours or different textures, basically. And again, it just limits the strength or the intensity of the touch that you can use. Your hands do have a limiting strength factor. So again, this is particularly true if your partner is bigger than you or has more muscle mass than you. So the solution for this, using your hands is predictable, it's safe. Most people do that in the beginning when they're starting out playing with massage, because maybe they lack the confidence or the creativity to try other parts of the body. One sort of simple way to go beyond your hands is just to creep it up a little bit and incorporate the forearms. Just by doing that, you can add a very different experience for your partner. Using more of your body is also a really nice way, if you're working with a lover or a partner, to take a massage from something just very simple and relaxing to perhaps a little bit more intimate and sensual. Okay, so the final one for the person giving the massage is moving too fast. I see this quite a lot in my couples massage coaching sessions. Often in a more intimate setting, it comes from a place of performance anxiety, or sort of being a little bit needy or greedy and wanting to escalate things quickly to a more sexual space. But it does happen in platonic massage as well, and I think we're all in such a hurry. We connect and we touch from a very wired state, just because of our busy lives. So when you touch too quickly, your partner or your receiver's nervous system doesn't get that signal to relax, so that their muscles kind of still hold a little bit of this superficial tension. And then when your touch is kind of too speedy and superficial, you are going to miss things as well. When you slow your touch down, you can feel a lot more. You can be a lot more responsive to what is actually happening in your partner's body. So a simple solution for this one is just to hang on to the mantra 50% slower, and especially at the beginning of your massage. You can focus on moving your touch in time with your breath. It's a very simple way just to really make you more aware of what you're actually doing. And then also incorporate moments of stillness. Just pause, hold your hands on different parts of their body, or even take your hands away for a moment or two. It allows your receiver to maybe move and adjust if they need to, but also just to take a deeper breath and drop into that next layer of relaxation. So then finally, guys, I promised you this bonus one for the receiver. So we all do this when we're receiving. We don't communicate properly. A lot of us are just a bit kind of hesitant to speak up in the moment. We tell ourselves that the person doing the massage knows best, or I don't really like what they're doing right now, but if I wait, they'll move to another point in a moment. And we don't communicate what we actually want, because maybe we'll appear fussy or selfish or demanding. or we don't know what we want, and it's a lot easier to just let someone else decide. But the problem is you end up then receiving something that the other person wants to give you rather than what your body actually needs. So this can lead to an unsatisfactory experience for you as the receiver, but also for the giver. And I think, in the worst case scenarios, you don't communicate your boundaries, and then someone goes over them, you don't speak up, and you end up feeling violated. But the person who is touching you didn't know because they're not a mind reader, and it all can get very messy and complicated very quickly. So the solution for this is to always, doesn't matter how well you know the person touching you, to always have a little conversation up front before you get into the massage about what you do and don't want to receive. So that can be as simple as telling the person what areas of your body are a yes to be touched that day, what areas are a no, what types of touch would feel good, how long you want to receive massage for. If you don't have the words to describe, it's always a nice idea to kind of show your partner. Maybe they can really see. If you demonstrate on your body, it might be a little bit clearer to them. I would say that usually your partner will be really grateful to hear more from you on what you do and don't need. It's going to make the experience a lot more relaxing and free-flowing for you both in the future. So giving massage at home doesn't require any serious or professional qualifications. Touch and connection are something that we can all learn and enjoy in a sort of home relaxed setting. But by considering these kind of common mistakes and implementing the solutions, you're going to be well on your way to giving really amazing touch and massage at home. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe if you would like more videos that are going to help you to feel relaxed and confident with touch, with intimacy and with pleasure.